Hi and welcome. This is going to be a Scorpio reading. We have just moved into Scorpio season and we are about to have the final eclipse for 2023 on the 28th of October. It is a partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. So this being the last and the end to this period between the two eclipses, we've just had a full solar eclipse a few weeks ago. Seems significant, and full moons tend to either reveal things that we haven't seen willingly or unwillingly that needs to be revealed and helps us to release something. And eclipses sort of push what needs to happen to happen. So let's see what needs to be revealed, is going to be revealed, or needs to be released for you, Scorpio. We have the dress of alchemy, release your power. So seems like really positive for you, and I guess Scorpios will probably feel really comfortable with these energies right now. Scorpios tend to be willing to go into the depths of their soul, willing to look at the shadows, willing to deep dive into their emotions. They can handle the darkness, the shadows really well, and the depths really well. So you might be feeling pretty okay emotionally and mentally in these energies that others might be struggling with. We have the number 33, which is a master number. That number's been coming up so much. The number 33 has the energy of Christ consciousness for me. And also there's sort of this aspect of around that age, or in your 30s, around that age, there's sort of this transformation of consciousness and sort of a grand life change that happens, and possibly even a spiritual journey and a spiritual path, sort of an ending to an old version of yourself, and then almost like a pilgrimage that happens in that period of time. So it feels like, Scorpio, you might have reached a very new level of personal power. And it's almost as if you've tapped into it, you've processed it, you've integrated it, you've accessed it, but now it's time to not hide it and really own it. It's almost like you know things, you speak about things, but and it's not to say that you don't act on it, but what's the words I'm trying to, just enjoy it, and unapologetically, that's the word I'm looking for. Show up as the powerful being that you are. Scorpio, you might want to have a look at how you dress. If you're still happy with the image that you're presenting, look at what the way you dress says about you, and how you would like to change that. Let's have one more and then pull some tarot. What does Scorpio need to release, or what is going to be revealed with this full moon? Which at the end of time, an important end and a new beginning. And funny enough, I sat down yesterday to do this very reading for Scorpio for the full moon, and then something happened and I didn't post that reading, and I decided to redo it, and this was the first card that came out. The numerology always stands out to me. 4 is stability and 5 is change. And 9 is something coming to an end, reaching the conclusion. Now, this can be an end of an era in your life, an end to an old way of living and being, and the old you. Something in your life is reaching an end. But I also feel like you have a significant role in what is happening in the world right now in some way. Whether that's in your family, in your community, in your country, or globally and internationally, there's something about the gifts that you have, the inner gifts, whether that's your personality or certain skill sets that you have. There's something significant around that, and your contribution to the world. This keeps popping up at the bottom of the deck and I keep ignoring it. The fairy of divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So the skill sets that you have might be around seeing things clearly, things that people don't easily see about themselves, about the world, seeing things in a different way. So you might have, that's interesting. Her eyes are different colors, so you might have different color eyes. You might also have something happening with your eyes, maybe issues with your sight, your physical sight. But the skill set that you might have is that you have insight or foresight. Your third eye is probably extremely active. You're probably intuitive or psychic or really intelligent. Something around your third eye. You see things that are not easily seen. And when I say see, maybe understand or decipher. You have a way of thinking that's very different. Let's get some tarot for you. So the things that you need to release, like I feel like you've done so much shadow work that it's not like you need to release or come to terms with negative aspects of yourself. I feel like you really just need to own that you've done that much work, and that you now can access higher consciousness aspects of yourself that isn't easily done unless you've done a lot of inner work. Okay, we have the messenger of water and we have the empress. The messenger of water in this deck, is that the page? No, there's a page and there's a messenger in this deck, which is very different to other decks. There might be a specific message here. Let's just see. Yeah, this deck has a page and a messenger. So the messenger of water is like the Knight of Cups, I think. Yes, it's Knight of Cups. So there's something about romance and attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others, heightened emotional awareness, a call to fall in love with yourself. There's an affirmation that says, I need to look for the best in others and honor it, even when it seems a challenge to do so. My attractions stem from self-love and a knowledge that I am part of all love, which takes many forms, each exquisite in its own way. I can have what I desire. There is no need for jealousy, anger, resentment, or fear when I love, and love flows into me powerfully. And this is along with the Empress, what I feel like for you, Scorpio, is really enjoying being in the Empress energy, whether you are male or female. The Empress is fertile and abundant. She's receptive. She's all the queens, right? So she's stable, grounded, balanced, connected to nature, connected to herself. She is intuitive, but she's also intelligent and a good. She's all of it. She's loving and kind. Um, so this is a full moon in Taurus, so it's Venus energy. And earthy energy, so you might want to tap into enjoy the luxuries of life, not be to unapologetically be romantic with yourself and allow romance to come into your life. And romance can be, in chivalry, can be platonic or romantic. People can show up for you in sweet ways, in affectionate ways. Allow that, enjoy it, and also be that with yourself. Treat yourself as if you were dating yourself. And that might just be in the cards for someone. Okay, let's get a numerology card to close off this reading. I was hoping that these readings would be light and easy and not so spiritually deep, because the energies have been that way a lot. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So there might be, okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. I feel like what is the hold your vision? And then I can't find it. You probably already know what goals you've set, what intentions you've set, and energetically, emotionally, internally, it's key for you to just know that this is what I want, and that's okay, without having the concerns of how, what do I need to do, when, where. Just know internally what your vision is for your life. Staying power, faith, and patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. There's something around being a little stubborn with regards to something that you might want to reflect on and decide why you're being stubborn on this thing and if it's still necessary. And that Taurus energy can be stubborn energy. Give us one more to close this off, please. That one. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. You need to hold your vision and stay fixed with that, but be flexible with how things happen and what you need to do. because whatever you set your focus and intention on is already paying off. Whatever you've done already is going to pay off. So you can be more flexible with your life and what you're doing right now, and just allow yourself to be in this romantic energy, in this empress energy, um, enjoying the luxuries of life, and really just letting your feminine energy be your power and not your masculine energy. It's like the world needs more of that feminine energy, and specifically yours, because the feminine energy is intuitive and connected to the divine. And the more you are in your feminine energy, the more receptive you are of epiphanies, ideas, information that the collective might need. And just that energy of being gentle and receptive, and knowing that you can birth something from the ethers, from the divine, without having to do as much physically, tangibly in your masculine energy in this world, helps shift the energy of everyone and everything around you. I hope this reading was helpful for you, Scorpio, and that you will join me again in another one.